Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Steven here again today, or Super Bruce 91. Hope you're all having a great day. Before I get into my 4th edition of Tip Tuesday, I just wanted to let you guys know to be sure to check in with the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer worldwide reveal tomorrow. I believe that is April 14th, and for Eastern time, it's going to be at around 1:25 in the afternoon for us, and for Pacific time, it's going to be 10:25 in the morning. So make sure you guys stay tuned to Xbox. Make sure you guys keep a lookout on Twitch, on any sort of other gaming like areas like that, because there's going to be a live stream going on pretty much of Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer, and that's going to be really exciting because we've never seen Ghost multiplayer before, and this will be on the next gen consoles, which will be really exciting to see. But anyways, let's get right into Tip Tuesday number 4. So, my first tip for today is make sure you guys experiment with different perks. I just started noticing this. I never really gave Flak Jacket or Tactical Mask really a chance in this game, but when you start using different types of perks, you'll find that they have their really good uses. What I like to try doing is make sure, like, if you guys only have 5 classes, that's if you're not prestiged, what I recommend doing is setting up classes that counteract certain other people's classes. So if you get into a lobby where people are spamming you with, let's say, EMP grenades, well, then you can use stuff like a Tactical Mask. You have to have classes that fit certain situations in games where people are using either explosives, grenade launchers. You have to have a flak jacket class. So make sure your classes are varied enough to the point where you are ready to take on any type of equipment or explosive, so you're not going to be able to die from them as easily. So make sure you vary up your classes. Don't literally just do like the exact same classes like with the exact same perks. Otherwise, you'll find that in matches, you're going to have a big weakness like EMP grenades, concussions, or just grenade launchers and stuff. So make sure you guys are always prepared for any type of enemy team. Also, if you guys are going for the nuclear, which is a 30 gun streak, I've found that a lot of people, including my own friends, have had troubles getting them. Like, they'll get on like a 26 gun streak and the game will end. Actually, you'll see it in this game. My friend Dom, I think it was Dom Belicious in this game, he went on a 26 gun streak and the game ended. And when I went back and rewatched his gameplay, I noticed that when you're going for these things, don't be overly cautious, because the only way that you're going to be getting nuclears, honestly, is if you rush and get multi-kills and triple kills and quad kills. You can't really just be taking the easy way out and just like the really easy ways to be safe. You have to take risk in nuclear streaks, so make sure you guys, if you're going for one, don't wait until like the last minute of the game to actually start rushing around in dangerous areas. You want to try getting ahead of yourself, then later on when in the nuclear streak, you'll have time to kind of relax and take it a bit slower if that's what you want to do. So make sure you guys don't be overly cautious when you're going for nuclears, otherwise the time limit is in jeopardy of running out. And that's happened to me a few times, but it did not happen to me in this game, but it did happen to my friends. So just just try to go where the enemies are. Don't really try avoiding them too much. Don't go for a single enemy. Just try going for the groups of enemies. Okay, now this tip, I kind of realized this after a little while, but here's a really big tip for me. So, whenever you guys get something like an orbital VSAT or a K9, let's say you get an orbital VSAT and you don't call it in because there's already one currently up in the air, right? If you were, let's say you go cycle back down to the UAV, you get the UAV, then you get your next counter UAV, and then you get your next orbital VSAT. That's when the problem arises. If you get 2 score streaks in your pocket, which means that you get a VSAT, you don't call it in, then you get another VSAT, your first VSAT completely disappears. That goes for any type of score streak. So that means that you will literally have earned 2 of them, but only 1 will be able to be used. So make sure that if you guys are going to be overlapping or going back around the score streak lineup, and then you're about to get the next one, make sure you call that other one in, because if you don't, you're going to pretty much lose an entire VSAT. So you guys got to make sure that you don't overlap your score streaks. Use them if you're about to get your next one, so you don't waste any of them, because that's just really inefficient. I've noticed that I've done that quite a lot, and it costs you 45 seconds of a VSAT. That's a long time. So make sure you don't let your score streaks overlap, as you will lose precious score streaks, and you'll only have 1, not 2. So make sure you never let them overlap like that. Another tip for you guys today is make sure whenever you look at the minimap, make sure you're in a safe area, because I can understand that people occasionally will be hypnotized with like VSATs, and they'll be looking at the radar the entire time. Don't look at it like the entire time. You want to kind of glance at it every once in a while, but the more you're looking at your minimap, the more that you're just kind of tuned out from the actual video game. So make sure that you get a glance at the VSAT, know where the enemy's going and their direction, and then don't look at it, because if you just look at the minimap, you're probably just gonna get shot and you'll be like, oh whoops, I wasn't paying attention. So don't look at your minimap all that much. Just get an idea of where they are, and just go off of that. Don't stare at your minimap the entire time, because I've done that, and sometimes I'll get killed and somebody's standing right in front of me and I'm like, wow, I wasn't paying attention. So just never get caught off guard. Just always be kind of in the game. Don't get too caught up in the actual minimap, as it'll get you killed many times. Also, I have one perk that I recommend you guys use, and you guys probably already do use this perk, but in case you guys don't, I recommend you use the perk Toughness. Like, I just feel that's like one of the perks that's mandatory in this game. And if it's one of those perks that you kind of just like forgotten about, or just never really given a shot of, if you haven't done that, really slap on Toughness onto any type of gun, because Toughness, I think, is probably one of the best perks in the game. It's like stopping power. You kind of need to have it like you did in previous Call of Duties with stopping power. Toughness is just a huge advantage, and if you don't have it, your gun will flail up in the air after you get shot, and your accuracy takes a severe hit when you don't have Toughness on. So really, if you don't use Toughness, you have to try it. So this is about the end of my commentary. So if you guys did enjoy it, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.